Hey guys, Maz here, and we've got something new getting put on today. What we're going to be doing is we have a new set of running boards here from Tesstudio, and I am actually really excited for these. You've probably seen my old installation video of installing these running boards from Hancho. These have served their purpose and they've done really well. I've had zero problems with them. The only thing is that these are just a bit, I don't know, they're not as aggressive looking. As you can see, they have like the round circular tube edges on the sides over here. The running boards that we will be putting on from Tesstudio, and they are a lot more aggressive looking. They're thicker, they look more cyber-esque, and I'm really excited to put those on. So let's get these off for the truck and extract mode and take off these old running boards and start installing these new ones. All right, we've got the truck and extract mode. It gives us quite a bit of clearance underneath to get these brackets removed. It looks to be a very similar install, except this one comes with 5 brackets, and it uses 1 screw to get the bracket in place and then 2 screws to get the running board attached to the brackets. So we're gonna get going and get these removed and then start the installation. All right, just wanted to show you guys also, after our off-roading trips, this is how much dirt sometimes gets trapped in between. Again, I've never tried to really remove any of it, but a bunch of dirt that gets trapped in between the brackets. Okay, and these are the brackets that we are putting onto the truck for the new install. And again, they look to all be the same. Well, at least you get a bunch of left side ones and right side ones, and then you get one box with the left and right. So I'll look through that in a second. But basically there will be 5 on each side. Okay, and then basically all the screws are the same, and you are going to be using these 3 as a combo right here, the nut or the washer, these 2 washers and the screw. And basically we are not using this anymore. Yeah, we got rocks from off-roading, very cool. So you're gonna be using this, all these holes, again 5 of them, and you're gonna basically align it. So this kind of like hook grabs on basically where you're gonna be putting it. So yeah, this kind of bracket kind of grabs onto the edges here, and you're gonna be using one of these holes to just screw in those screws. Yeah, basically it'll look something like this once you have it bolted on. Just want to give you a kind of good look. And actually this one kind of looks like, I mean, if you're using like this side, this hole right here, then obviously you will be blocking the jack point a bit, but if you can get the install to work on this hole, then this is basically untouched, and you might not have to remove the front brackets if you need to jack up the car. So we'll try to see how this works. Okay, and then once you've got all 5 brackets on, you're going to take the running board out of the box, and we're going to place that on there, and there should be 2 screws that we screw into the running board itself. Okay, and this is the running board itself. Again, really beefy, angular, nice design. I think it fits with the Cybertruck. But what you're going to do is, again, when you flip it, these are the screws, and again, make sure you're putting on the right side, well, the left side, correct side, and we're gonna screw those onto the brackets to secure this in place. One other thing you guys have to just keep in mind is I had to loosen up a couple of these brackets to make sure these holes align. You could just kind of wiggle this back and forth, left or right. So again, I had to do that with a couple of these. So once you do that, then you can start screwing the 2 screws from down here. So now we've got all of the brackets tightened up and aligned correctly, and that's it. And then it's actually nice because there's a lip over here that snaps into place, so there's not any movement. But yeah, there's that running board. Now we're gonna do the same with the other side. All right, so we have all of them installed, and I just wanted to double check and show you guys. So this is the jack point for the Cybertruck, and it is clearing it. I'm not sure if I'll just out of precaution take off the first bracket, but it looks like this version does not impede on the jack points for the Cybertruck, which is really nice. So to not have to worry about having to take off the bracket if you need to get your tires changed or any kind of service work done. It's pretty nice. This is how they look at nighttime. Again, might be hard to tell, but they're just super aggressive. And you got the Cyber logo cut out right over there, which is nice. They feel solid, they look solid. I like this angular, bulky approach over here. Very cool. I do a daytime shot as well, but I'm really liking how these turned out. Wow. Yeah, really liking these. This is great. Wow, you know what? There's a lot less give on these ones than the other ones had. That's for sure. These feel very solid. That is awesome. All right, guys, I just wanted to make a last thoughts on these running board side steps from Tesstudio. Liking them very much so. Actually, so I just want to kind of give updates on how it's been getting in and out compared to the old running boards, and also driving dynamics surprisingly have changed. So the other running boards kind of would hang a bit lower. These ones are a bit more snug and higher fitting than the last running boards. So these running boards are a bit higher which means when you get into the truck, you kind of have to watch your head. So I'm kind of adjusting that at the moment. When I get in, I'm higher than I used to be, as the other ones would sit a bit lower. So there's that. But I like that because then I get a little more ground clearance back. So that is cool as well. The other thing I wanted to note is since they do sit higher up and more flush to the truck feels a lot tighter on turns. So those are two very unexpected changes that I am noticing with these side steps, besides the fact that they look more aggressive and they look more Cyber-esque. So again, really big fan of these side steps from Tesstudios. Thank you for sending those out. I'm gonna leave my discount code in the description below, and make sure you guys order them if you like them. I'm loving them. These are awesome. See you guys on the next one. Bye. Oh, and I forgot there's one more thing. Yeah, I think the big thing is that these, I don't know if I'm even displaying it correctly on here, but here, let me switch the camera actually. Another big thing I think about these running boards is that they do not interfere with the jack points for the Cybertruck. So I think that the fact that you don't have to remove the front two brackets anytime you change or rotate your tires or take it into service for anything that needs to be where the truck would need to be lifted up. I think that's a pretty big deal, that these running boards brackets do not overlap or interfere with the lift points for the Cybertruck.